Deconverted Man here.
Post after post after post from my LGBT friends on Facebook, post after post after post. People basically saying they're terrified that Trump is going to do what Hitler did and he's going to put LGBT people in concentration camps. Post after post after post. And post after post of also saying that if anyone tries to downplay anything that they're saying, you'll be blocked, you'll be unfriended or blocked.
Being logical is very difficult to do. It takes energy. It takes willingness to set aside your emotions. Would you say to somebody that any other belief that you hold is one that they can't tell you is wrong, or you'll block them or unfriend them? Any other belief is so strong that that belief matters so much that it matters more than a friendship? If a belief is that important to you, shouldn't that belief be the one that you question the most? We must always be willing and able to question the beliefs that we hold most dear. If those beliefs be about things that we think are very important for most people, for many people, that happens to be God, which is why I speak about religion so much on my channel. People hold God in a high regard. They really, really, really believe in God, and they think that that's a very important belief. And I ask them to challenge that belief. But I also try to remind my skeptical, atheistic, non-believing fellows on YouTube that we are not immune to that magical thinking. Other beliefs and ideas can take center stage in our brain, and we can hold them in high regard, so high that we're not willing or able to challenge them. But we must fight that. And we must make the conscious decision to question the belief that we hold, else madness ensues. It is the unquestioned belief. You cannot challenge this idea. That mindset is what leads to madness of all sorts. It is an ideology. It is an extreme. It is cognitive dissonance in action. I don't want to be told that I'm wrong. I like this belief. I want this belief to be true. Don't tell me to be nuanced. Don't tell me to think about it. I want to keep believing it. Really? Wow. It must be really important to you to hold that belief. But is that belief true? See, the very fact that you don't want anyone to question it, that you don't want anyone to ask you about it, that you will unfriend and block anyone that suggests no, you need to think about this indicates that the belief that you hold is not a true belief, because real beliefs can and are challenged all the time. What would you make of somebody who said that the earth is flat and said, and if you disagree with me, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. I'm going to block you. You might say, well, okay, fine, block me. I don't want to be your friend anyways. It's ridiculous that you believe that notion. You might think something like that, or you might think, wait a minute, that's not fair. We've been friends for a long time. Really? You're going to choose this belief over our relationship? Must really matter to you. But if it was true, wouldn't you invite criticism and critique? Wouldn't you want people to challenge it? Say, yeah, come on in. Check it out. I've got nothing to hide. I have the truth. Go ahead. Question all you want. Scrutinize this. You'll just find it to be true. You'll find there's more evidence the more you look into it. It is the closed-minded that are fearful of questions, that reject anti-countermeasures to their narrative. It is exactly the sort of fear that you are projecting onto others. They'll round us up, they'll lock us down, and they'll slowly kill us all. Do you have any evidence of that at all? Do you have any evidence that that's even possible, or that anybody would even allow that to happen? Now, like it or not, most Americans are armed with weapons. And I'm sure a few of those armed people are friends with you, potentially, and maybe would protect you from the government coming to round you up, or at least try to. And such things would make national news. And quickly, people would respond and come to your aid. But those same people might also want you to be a little bit more nuanced in your thinking. So you might wind up blocking or unfriending them when they could have helped save you from the impending danger. See, allowing nuanced ideas in allows us to be friends with more people. You don't have to agree with somebody, but understanding where they come from, well, that's key. Isn't that what LGBT was at one point about? Acceptance and understanding? Wanting to be treated like everyone else? Well, okay. You are treated like everyone else. You've won that, broadly speaking. But you must not allow beliefs of any sort to be elevated so high that they cannot be questioned. Else, it is you that surrounds yourself in your mind with a fence and kills the good ideas that you might have, slowly suffocating them because you cannot let anybody question the bad ideas that you hold. Choose logic and reason over feelings and fear. It will work. It will. Thanks for watching.